what triggers the obligation to offer COBRA coverage? So right now, typically we're seeing the most common event is termination of employment or furlough. They're the same amount of time for COBRA, but there's also reduction of hours, death of a covered employee. So if they had any dependents that were on those plans, they would be offered COBRA for those plans. Same thing with a divorce. If an employee is covering their spouse and or children, they would be offered COBRA as of the divorce date. Loss of dependent status, typically 19 and 23 for dental and vision. So if you're a student, it would be 23. If you're not a student, it would be 19. And then medical is typically 26. Medicare entitlement is only a qualifying event for the dependents that were on the plan if that said employee is being forced off of their plan. Otherwise, Medicare entitlement is not a qualifying event. And then employer bankruptcy for retiree plans. And again, all of these in the above would reference retiree plans as well for any of our groups that have COBRA and retiree with OCA. So who must be offered COBRA? Just like I said before, if there's any dependents that were on the plan with the employee, they would be also offered coverage for COBRA. So if an employee had themselves and their spouse and their children on coverage, all of them would be offered COBRA separately, and they'll get an election letter to elect, and they have their 60 days. If an employee was terminated and their spouse and dependent were not on those coverages, they would not be offered COBRA. It would just be for the employee.